Hey guys, how's it going? So it's been a while since I did an in-depth review of a vehicle, and today I present an in-depth review of the 2009 BMW Z4 sDrive35i. This vehicle is equipped with a turbocharged twin-power turbo straight six 3-liter. And without further ado, let's take a look. Here's what the key looks like. And it does have push-button start, but like older BMW models, this does require you to insert the fob before you can start the engine, let alone turn on the ignition. To start, press the brake, and then press the button. And it fires into life. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the lights, so that way the dashboard lights up. Alright, so there were 3 transmission options available for the Z4 around the 2009 model year. The standard transmission was a 6-speed manual. You could also opt for a 6-speed automatic. You could even opt for the transmission equipped on this model, which is a 7-speed DCT. If you don't know what that stands for, it's dual clutch transmission. So, all the way down for drive, you have to hit unlock as well. Up half a click for neutral. All the way up for reverse, and the passenger side mirror tilts down when you put the vehicle into reverse. Push left for sport or manual mode. So it's left for sport, and then when in sport, down or up for manual. You can also use the paddle shifters mounted behind the steering wheel. They feel a lot nicer than I expected them to. Push the top button for park. Park will also automatically engage if you have a gear engaged, a door is opened, and you take your foot off the brake. This is a safety measure. Or if you remove the fob and the vehicle is not in park. Here's the parking brake. It's electronic. Press the brake and push down to release. The light on the switch goes out, along with the one on the instrument cluster. And pull up to apply. It's got 3 different drive modes. It's got normal, which is the default, sport, and then sport plus traction off, so it automatically disables traction control. If you re-enable traction control, it automatically goes back to normal mode. Which brings me to my next point. Traction control, push once just to turn traction control off. Push again to turn it back on. Push and hold to turn dynamic stability control off. There. So these arrows on the turn signal stock are for the menus. You can set the brightness, the locks, service information, see how long you have before you next need to make an appointment with your dealership. The front 2 windows are fully automatic, and the rear pillars are automatic down. And this button here is global open and global close. So it's It's global open, automatic down, and global close, you gotta hold up. So that controls all of the windows. This is also convertible. These buttons have worn, but you push and hold the right button to drop the top. And you also have this indicator that stays on until the operation is complete. And if you stop in the middle of operation, the red light will start to blink. All right, the light went out. I'm gonna bring you guys outside. It's got LED side turn signals. It's got xenon headlights. You can also opt for adaptive headlights and high beam assist. The engine, as I've said earlier, is a 3-liter twin power turbo straight 6, good for 300 horsepower. It's got LED turn signals in the rear, along with LED tail lights and license plate lights. So now I'm going to close the hood. This button above the hood latch releases the trunk. All right, let's go ahead and hear how it sounds. By the way, this car does not have a coolant gauge. This gauge on the right is for oil temperature. It's always nice to have. This car is very rebellious in my opinion. And what I mean by that is this car is not an M car. And they don't even sell an M version of the Z4. So this is the top of the line you could get. The 35i with the straight 6. And with that DCT and straight 6 combo, it feels like an M car, but it's not. So that's why I say it's rebellious. It also does have auto lamps. And when you turn on the auto lamps feature and it turns on the headlights, there is a green indicator that lights up when the lights are on in automatic mode. This button here is to lock the vehicle and unlock. Here are the mirror controls. It's also got power folding mirrors. Alright. There's some storage back here. Okay, it doesn't really want to open. There's a cup holder here. A little bit of storage here. And some more here. There's also 2 cup holders in there. It's got not a lot of space for the glove box. Automatic climate control. And this is how you adjust the temperature. So this is unlike most temperature knobs. The knob actually stays in place as opposed to being an electronically controlled knob where you have a display readout for what temperature it's set to. It also has auto recycling. You also have a hotkey for that on the steering wheel. But you cannot turn on or off the automatic mode with that hotkey. But if automatic mode is active, you can only switch between manual override and automatic automatic recycling. This button here is for the media settings, so when the radio is on, you can go between the different modes like AM, FM, CD, Bluetooth, voice control, Bluetooth telephone, volume keys. And then this button back here is for the board computer. You can see stuff like your range to empty, average speed, so on and so forth. It's got some interior illumination going on down here and underneath the door handle. It's also got garage door home link, emergency SOS, passenger airbag warning, interior illumination, very small sun visors, the smallest I've ever seen in a car. Alright, now I'm going to put the top back down. I'm going to show you the trunk space. Not very much trunk space, but that's because there has to be room for the convertible top. I think that's just about going to wrap it up. And as I said earlier, when you pop the key out, park automatically engages. Well guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. If you did, smash that thumbs up in the face, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications, do what you do best, and peace out until the next time.